What's up? What's up? This your boy JG back with another video on music tips and reviews with JG. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, press the subscribe button so you'll be updated on all my latest content. Appreciate the love. Always appreciate the love. As always, of course, I have pay to react. So if you want me to react to a song, a song you want me to react to, you can cash at me. Pay to react. Cash at me at $JGillsVA, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Send me a cash out with the comment, a request of the song you want me to react to. And so I think this video is long overdue. This has been an age-old question in the hip-hop community. We know around 2000, 2001, around that, early 2000s, late 90s, there was a big, one of the biggest beefs in rap history, Jay-Z versus Nas. In the question, it kind of stirred up then, who's better, Jay-Z or Nas. I know one line of Jay-Z song, you made a hot line, I made it a hot song, referring to dead presidents. And we know Ether, Nas really murdered Jay-Z on that song. Recently, Dame Dash came out with his opinion and the things that he said, during those times, to Jay-Z. Referring to the takeover and the other song he did versus Nas, and this has been an age-old question, who's better, Jay-Z or Nas? So we're gonna get into it, but first press the subscribe button if you haven't already so you be updated on all my latest content. Also press that notification button so you'll be have an alert, be aware of new content to come. So appreciate y'all for watching, and always paying attention to the new content that's coming your way. A lot of great videos coming soon. So Jay-Z versus Nas. And I want to go through some things, the pros and cons of each, rap artist. So I want to start with the pros. Jay-Z. I want to start with the pros of Jay-Z. I feel like Jay-Z has a lot of memorable lyrics. I know a lot of songs, off the top of my head, as far as lyrics from Jay-Z. More than I know a lot of lyrics from Nas. I think Jay-Z is more of a commercial rapper. I think he appeals to more people, in my opinion, as far as age, and as far as just overall, globally. A lot of people, I think, relate more to Jay-Z as far as his delivery is concerned, and I think that's another pro. His delivery is unmatched. Delivery, the way he approached lyrics, just the way he just have so many consecutive #1 albums is well applauded. Highly celebrated. And another pro, he's married to B, and so that's another pro. But overall, pros is just he's just so worldwide, globally. I'm trying to get words out. Globally, renowned, in his lyricism and being a businessman. Just but we just talking about skill. Jay-Z is just lyrically, far nine. He just make up lines, rap off the top of his head, in the studio, and that's just a gift. That's just a gift from God to just come off the top of your head, with lyrics, memorable lyrics at that. And so, that's my pros for Jay-Z. And so my pros for Nas, incredible storyteller, one of the best rappers, as far as storytelling. Just lyricism is out of nowhere, just like poetry. One of my favorite songs is One Mic. I just love the way he delivered that song, and just, so iconic. To me, Stillmatic is one of my favorite albums from Nas. A lot of people gonna say Illmatic, but I love Stillmatic. I just love, just the flow of that album. I just love that, he sticks to his formula. He don't let anyone change, the creativity that he thinks about. And plus, he's a businessman. A lot of people don't know he's in a lot of businesses. And I love that he never gave up, on his career, even though a lot of people say, oh, he failed off, and he had a lot of iconic, albums, Illmatic, well respected, especially, in the East, in the North, New York, well respected as one of the greatest lyricists of all time. His music is just, you can ride in your car and just, reflect. And that's what with Nas music, you have to go back and listen over and over again to really get, what he's talking about, because sometimes it can go over your head, the lyricism that he put out. But he's, well respected. It's one of the greatest rappers of all time. So that's my pros for Nas. And he's just highly respected, highly knowledgeable of what he rap, what he spit. And that's what I love about Nas. And so I'm gonna get to the cons. Of Jay-Z. A lot of people say, he's a biter. He did, bite a lot of lines from Biggie. And I think, when he does that, I guess he's paying homage to those MCs that, rap those lyrics. But a lot of people say, he's just a biter, he just bites every, lyric that comes out of his mouth, it's from something else. I think, he sometimes, in his lyricism, he may rhyme things that, necessarily you won't think to rhyme. And I think that kind of, got me, sidetracked. Sometimes the lyrics he spit, sometimes, he makes them fit together that don't really fit together. But I think that's a small con. But it's just I think it's more pros than cons to Jay-Z. But that's just, the cons that I have for Jay-Z. He's a great marketing, as far as marketing himself, as far as, things like that. But if you have any more cons, I couldn't think of a lot of cons for Jay-Z. But going to Nas, as far as cons, he's known for, history. People say he picked weak beats, and I can agree. Sometimes he don't pick the best beats, and sometimes I feel his music can be kind of boring sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. To some people, a lot of people, his music, can be kind of boring because some people, they don't want to think. But I think he's got better over time, especially being with Hit Boy. He got those beats. He got those 5 beats. Hit Boy really, rejuvenated his career, as far as that's concerned. But a lot of albums, I don't think he's has been as consecutive as Jay-Z as far as um, albums. But he's had some iconic albums. So that's the thing. But he's very private. Nas is very private as far as his life is concerned. And so, I don't have a lot of cons for these artists. Both of them are highly celebrated as one of the greatest, rappers of all time. And so, y'all might not like me for who I think is better as far as Jay-Z and Nas, but I'm gonna have to go with Jay-Z. I feel Jay-Z all around is, I think Jay-Z all around is better to me. You leave your comments what you think, but this is just my opinion. Lyricism, he makes you sometimes it goes over your head. You like, what in the world he mean by that line? But when you go back, it's like very genius. And I like the way he always reinvents his career, reinvents his flow. I think Nas has a thing where he sticks to the same formula as far as his flow, but Jay-Z was able to reinvent himself over and over again. When he first started, he had the fast cadence, and then he kind of slowed it down, and then he kind of fit into the mode, but he always had, the signature sound, the signature delivery. And that's what I love about Jay-Z. It's a lot of lines, like I said earlier, Jay-Z raps and I remember the whole song. And that's a plus, that you can, memorize a artist's lyrics, a rapper's lyrics, and you can feel it inside, and you can, memorize those lyrics. And Jay-Z always picks the dopest beats. He has a good taste for beats, knows what beats fit him and what can push him to the next level. And he chooses, meticulously, who would knew at, the time where, kind of sampling was kind of moving out the way, that he would pick night wonder beats. He would pick, he'll pick, producers that had great talent like Kanye West, like Just Blaze, like Bink. Shout out to Bink. Shout out to VA. Just so many iconic, albums that he had. So I'm gonna have to go with Jay-Z as far as Nas versus Jay-Z. But let me know what y'all think. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but oh well. A lot of people say, why are you gonna pick Jay-Z? He's a biter. But I feel when he says those lines, he's paying homage to those before him. I think he's paying homage, and just the genius of him, rapping off the top of his head, just being him a great father, a great marketing, entrepreneur. Just one of my favorite, is 444. I think that was a genius album, and I love that he switched. At the beginning of his career, he was talking about, his hustle, how he was in the streets and how, this and that, the life he lived. But, it kind of, it kind of changed over time. Him rapping about where he is now, being a businessman, being a billionaire, those things. So, that was my pick, Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z is the better one. But I love Nas. A big Nas fan. But it's something about Jay-Z, as far as influence, to me. So appreciate y'all for watching. Please leave a comment. I want to see the comments, what y'all feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't thought about something I want to wear of my choice. Please persuade me if you feel Nas is better. So appreciate y'all for watching. Continue to watch. Continue to tune in. Tell your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend to subscribe to my channel, Music Tips and Reviews with JG. And until next time, all right, peace.